Oh, hello, and welcome, dear sweet sister goddess. Welcome to this week's Super Sign Sunday and to my channel here on YouTube at Empowerment Experiences, where we look for and we find our power in every moment. We talk all things self-love empowerment, including twin flames, because a twin flame journey is ultimately a self-love empowerment journey. And the more I expand into that knowing, the more knowing there is to step into and expand into. To see the goddesses coming into my goddess tribe on Telegram, which is free, and you are welcome to come and join us. I will put the link in the description below, where you will be embraced in a very supportive group of goddesses supporting goddesses. I see very much so the intensity that being on a twin flame self-love empowerment journey brings and creates in our lives. You have this connection with someone and you do want so much through that physical to experience the physical, yet you are being asked to transcend that and go within and anchor into that inner knowing, to unite with your true self, the power inside you, the awareness that you are never separate from your twin. The more I continue with these readings, the more they even blow my own mind, because it's all about that flow. It's all about letting go. In order to be in the flow of your experience, in the flow of your journey, I just heard release. You have to release the heaviness inside yourself. You have to release the weight that you have been carrying. You've got to get out of your own way, goddess. Allow yourself to see the things that you are trying to control, yet really have no control over, and therefore you have no power over it. And as a result, you are giving your power away. You're hemorrhaging energy. And that's why you will feel drained and depleted, and yet you may not have been doing a whole lot. Well, it's because energetically, you are. You're draining yourself. On top of all of the energy being expended for your expansion and ascension journey. The DNA upgrades, the downloads, the shifting, the transformation, the transmutation. That takes a lot of energy. It's happening like magic. Because as much as we sometimes may not allow ourselves to see, and perhaps you seldom, if ever, allow yourself to see the magic in you and in this world and in your twin flame connection, the dance that you're doing, the gift that all of it is. When you are in flow, goddess, magic happens tenfold, because you're not resisting that which is life. You're not blocking powerful energies from flowing into you, to be replenishing you. Imagine if you call back your energy and you're not continuously hemorrhaging energy by focusing on things you have no power over, and instead you anchor into your power within. You come home to yourself. And you recognize the magic within. The same that you do see it in your counterpart. But sweetheart, your counterpart is you. And therefore, everything that you're seeking in him or her is already within. And that's what you're being asked to see. That is, again, is what it is to get into that flow, is to just let go. To release yourself from that twin flame trap of constantly focusing on the lack. Because that's what's perpetuating that lack. And that's what blocks that magic from coming in. Releasing that anger is so powerful. It's so important. You have to feel to heal, Goddess, and this includes the anger. The key is to release that anger in a positive way, in an empowered way, in a way that doesn't destroy or taint your relationships, especially your twin flame connection. Because what does happen is we tend to take things out on the people that we love the most, out of frustration, out of fear of them hurting us or them abandoning us. That instead we hurt ourselves, we hurt them, and we abandon ourselves, and we in turn abandon them. It is so important that you let your anger free. You scream, you say what you need to say in your own space. Write a letter. Write a letter and perform a ritual with an incantation where you are alchemizing that energy, like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Like fresh green grass that grows after a field has been burned. You've got to create space. You've got to release the old in order for new to grow, for new to fill that space. And as long as you are holding on to stories about things that you wish could have been different, that's what's blocking this flow. That's what's separating you from your magic, by holding all of that inside of you. Even if it's the person who cuts you off on your way to work. Forgiveness, Goddess. Forgiveness is such a powerful anger transmutation practice. To allow yourself to release it either verbally or through the written words, and then to go through the forgiveness practice, the Ho'oponopono practice. Simply speaking and writing are so powerful. They truly are empowerment tools that you have been born with, bestowed with so that you can create the experience that you desire to be experiencing. And that includes letting go of things that block your flow. The anger, the blame, the shame, the guilt. Allow yourself to see for a moment, Goddess. Does it really change anything in this moment to be angry at something that happened yesterday? Or is it more powerful to release the part of that is keeping you in a blindfold, unable to channel that energy for good? Because it's one thing to be angry about something that's unjust, something that seems unfair, but to just take it out and not actually allow yourself to get in the flow and funnel that energy into creating something new and better. To look at the experiences that triggered that anger and learn from it, and then do and be different so that you create different moving forward. The power is inside of you, Goddess. You are that catalyst. You're here to be the change in this world. And that means to actually do the work that allows you to be in your power, to be in flow, to be in love, to be love. Ask and you shall receive, Goddess. You are not expected to do this alone. There are tools and techniques, practices, resources out there. And we talk about them in my Goddess Tribe on Telegram. There are countless tools and techniques and practices in my programs that I offer through my coaching. And there are so many other supporting light warriors out there that have been through the fire, been where you are, and have developed these tools, these methods for releasing this and getting back into this so that you allow for this. It's a perpetual going and growing journey. You never get it done. So it's time to be gentle with yourself. It's okay that you get angry. That's what part of being human is about, is this. We have emotions, and emotions need to be expressed, not repressed or suppressed. And when we repress or suppress them, that's when they continue to fester and become infected, and then they erupt at the most inopportune time. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm sure you know, that if you take a moment and look and see, does it really serve you to continue to be angry at yourself for having gotten angry in a situation with someone else, with your counterpart, with your family, with your coworkers? No. Instead, it perpetuates it, doesn't it? So it's time to allow yourself to release that. That is very much the energy of this empowerment message for Super Sign Sunday, is release. To surrender. To truly, truly be kind to yourself. And dear Goddess, the more kind that you are with yourself, the more kind you are able to truly be with others. The more patient you are with yourself, the more patience you embody. The more loving you are with yourself, the more love you embody. You see the connection there? It begins with you. It truly begins with that relationship with you. And your twin flame is going to mirror everything to you. So if you have been angry with yourself, you better believe there's going to be anger in the connection. If you've been disrespecting yourself, there will be disrespect in the connection. If you've been toxic with yourself, there will be toxicity in the connection. You see a pattern here? It has to begin with you. This is why separation is a gift, but to the ego, through ego attachment, I need him, I get it, Goddess. I certainly still have those moments, by all means. But grateful am I to be equipped with, again, so many countless tools and resources and practices and techniques that allow me to shift into being gentle with myself, that allow myself to feel and be supported, to know when to reach out to soul tribe, to offer even greater support. It is time to really be coming into union within, to be aligning your life with the reality, the experience that you desire to be having here. To really be increasing your awareness and expanding your consciousness, expanding your mindfulness practices, to be very, very conscious and aware of what is happening inside you. This is what this is, to be coming into union within, to be coming home to you, to be really truly getting to know you, and to let yourself see the things that you may not want to see, but you must, because otherwise those things remain in the shadows, and thus they continue to haunt you. They continue to have power over you. I promise you, Goddess, once you shine the light on the shadows, they no longer have power over you. And the only thing to fear is fear itself. Fear is an illusion, false evidence appearing real. Because you are here creating this new earth. We are literally turning hell into heaven. Those of us who have endured so much trauma and abuse in our lives, we had to, because words don't teach. Only life experience gives understanding, and how else could we truly know what needs to change in this world and thus in ourselves in order to be that change for future generations, in order to be that which is divine, that which is heavenly on this earth, but to know that which is evil. You signed up for this mission, Goddess. And that one strikes a chord with me. Very much emotion. You knew this wasn't going to be easy, but you know what? You also knew that you would be 1000% supported in this mission. You just got to, again, get out of your own way and get into the flow of that support, to see the magic that is in you and all around you and flowing through you. You are a conduit for amplifying love in this world. And nothing changes until you change it inside you. I'm feeling perhaps we have a bit more from the light worker deck here. I didn't have any for Thankful to Thrive Thursday, but we do today. Because fun is light, laughter is light, enjoyment is light, joy is light. Joy is even a higher frequency than even love is. So allow yourself to have fun, Goddess. If it's even watching silly, this is something I like to do sometimes, to just disconnect a little bit, just get into just a zone and laugh, is to watch funny animal videos, because I like animals, especially when they're silly. Or I am so blessed to have amazing soul sisters in my life who have young children, and you want to talk about playtime and really having this most perfect real-time embodiment of what it is to be present, to play, to have an imagination. I'm remembering a rock band idea with a 4-year-old boy that I get to watch, and I'll be doing an overnight with him next week. And by rock band, I mean we literally were in there's this park with just huge, I don't even know what you call it, this huge area where there's like a little bit of a maze through it, and they're all rocks. And we were literally banging rocks. We made our rock band. And I had found some branches, some small sticks, and beating a drum and banging rocks. It was so much fun. Of course, we were shooting zombies too. I'm like, okay, well, why don't we use magical powers right here? You use this use energy, not the physical thing. But yeah. So, and you hear as I tell that story how it's just a complete shift, right? Just, laughing about it. My little love bug who just turned 2, we have a thing where, we just literally, we do talk, say some silly little chant and da march, and we're just marching. It's just so silly. Because it's not supposed to be so serious, Goddess. Seriousness is very dense energy. It's very heavy. And you're here to uplift humanity. Hell is heavy. Heaven is light. Right? So allow yourself to have that fun. Oof. My new baby's here. The Sacred Forest Oracle. Oof. Those babies popped out. Oh. Chaos. Storm spirit. Because right now, it does feel as though you're in a storm, doesn't it? One moment to the next, you're not quite sure what exactly is happening or what's going to happen, and it, in so many ways, it feels like life is falling apart. And that definitely fuels that anger, right? That frustration. Yeah, that feeling of amplifying that need to control. But this is really the greatest time of when you're in chaos. That's when you're truly being asked to let go, surrender, release those expectations, release the need to control things that you do not have power to control. I need this after those emotions here. Grab a sip of water. Fire spirit. Wow, look at this. The storm spirit and the fire spirit. Card number 17, which is a very powerful number for twin flames. You are here in this world, this earth school, to learn how to harness energy, to learn to recognize that all things are energy and emit a certain frequency, a certain vibration, and it is your responsibility to embody whatever that frequency is, to align with receiving it, to get in the flow of allowing that magic to happen. In order to do that, though, again, you must release that which is creating the chaos. The anger, the need to control, letting go of the things that are not in alignment with the heaven on earth that you are here to be creating. As I love to do the Sacred Forest Oracles, I really love to read and expand into any deeper messages we are being asked to receive from these cards, because Miss Denise Lynn truly channeled something amazing. I mean, all of these oracles are, I couldn't have manifested or aligned with receiving a more powerful trifecta here, a more powerful trio for myself to bring forth these empowerment messages for all of us. So here we go. Card number 42, Storm Spirit, Chaos. A fierce and massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth. A torrent of rain pounds your head and shoulders. Crashes of thunder shake the earth as ragged shards of lightning illuminate the dark woods. And lightning, look at this. We have lightning in this card, just as the storm spirit. So again, very much amplifying the energy aspect right now and the power that you have in being the catalyst in it, because that is where your power is power over yourself and the energy that you are bringing to your own experience here, the energy that you are contributing to the collective. That's where your power is, Goddess. This card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs so expansive, energetic, life force energy can fill your life. Energy. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. Of course, take time to find the calm in the storm, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life force, Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you are always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. This is exactly what I was saying at the very beginning of this message, before we even started with the cards, is you are undergoing an evolutionary transformation right now. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilize the soil. There is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with the rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. Look for that which you can be grateful for, Goddess, because I promise you there is. What is the lesson in this? What is it showing you? How is this helping you to grow stronger? This experience right now, this upheaval, this chaos. The spirit of the storm says, shred outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockages. Tear down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos and embrace it, rather than trying to suppress it. Do the unexpected. Card number 17, Fire Spirit. Energy. One jagged shard of lightning after another strikes the earth. Loud, rumbling, crashing thunder reverberates throughout the forest. The trees seem to vibrate together as one being in response to the lightning, as the fire spirit activates the core of existence. Extraordinary life force energy surges through your body and through the land. You can feel the vigor of the forest expanding majestically. Goddess, I must share with you, I have experienced what it is to have lightning exceptionally close. You see, lightning struck the house I was growing up in when I was 15 years old. And the physical sensations that came from that, it hurt. And it was a pain unlike anything I felt before or since. It was really fucking powerful. And it blew out a VCR, TV, a deep freezer. It actually came out the bottom corner. There was a tiny little black pinhole in the bottom corner of a deep freezer in our basement. And it had been attracted to the lining, the stripping that was connecting the carpet and the linoleum. I mean, we're talking in the mid-90s here. And it literally blew a hole at its deepest point, this deep in the concrete in our basement floor. Some of the most compressed, powerful energy that you can ever experience in this realm. Take action. This is not the time to hold back in life. Do not repress what you feel or allow yourself to be drained by others. Boom. Do not suppress, mentioned in this card. Do not repress, mentioned with this card. You have to express it. Get it out before it erupts in an unhealthy way. You are the catalyst. You have the power to express these lower vibrational states of being, these emotions connected with these lower vibrational states of being, to get them out so that you are the one in control of you, because you're not focused on trying to control things outside of you. You can only ever control 100% what's happening in you. That's where your power is, Goddess. If you strive to meet everyone's expectations and fulfill the needs of others, but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes depleted and dull. Break free from your constraints, whether self-inflicted or imposed on you by others. Activate your verve and your passion. Give your emotions free rein. Waves of energy will surge through you as you spontaneously express yourself. Running on your own resources, however, can be depleting. Support. Allow the Creator to flow through you. Be open to receive, knowing that you don't have to do it all yourself. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy. Again, you are the one that has to stop yourself from hemorrhaging energy, trying to control that which you cannot control. And sweet sister, you cannot control your twin flame. You can impact and influence your connection by getting control over you and releasing the illusion of control that you have over him. Because again, while you may be able to impact and influence the connection, you do not have direct control and power over him. You cannot go running to him and go, please come back to me, I need you, oh my gosh, we're twin flames, and da-da-da-da-da-da. That's repellent energy. That's chasing energy. That is you giving your power to him or her, rather than you anchoring into your power right where you are and coming into union within, focusing on what it is to come home to you and be in control over you, and allowing what's going to happen outside of you to happen, and to draw unto you all the things that you do desire to manifest, that you do desire to experience in your life. That is where your power is, Goddess, inside you. The power of fire spirit is renowned. One of the 4 prime elements, it traditionally represents transformation, passion, zeal, enthusiasm, creativity, and activation. See, there's your play card right there. In many traditions, fire is synonymous with creation itself. Let the energy of fire inspire action and movement for you now, creating heaven on earth. Okay? That's why you're here, Goddess. To again get in that flow of that source energy, that power where you are connected, where I love when I hear Abraham say the winds of source are at your back. You are being supported. When you are in that flow, things just, well, flow. The spirit of fire says, incredible vitality, life force energy, and passion are expanding in your life. If you start to feel drained by the expectations of others, don't hold back. Ignite your inner fire. Speak your truth. Let the light of the Creator surge through you. Thus flow. We have this perfect little dynamic, this whole all-encompassing of allowing yourself to be a conduit through which divine source energy flows. You are here to be an amplifier of divine source love. And that means you've got to open yourself up. You've got to allow yourself to receive that love. You've got to allow yourself to release what is weighing you down, what is taking up space inside of you, what is causing you to hemorrhage that energy, and then refocus it. Just like, again, lightning is a very focused, compacted trail of energy. It's time for you to harness that, and that is found only in yourself. Allow yourself to be supported, Goddess. Supported by myself, supported among so many other sisters that are also on this healing twin flames, self-love, empowerment journey right along with you. Come and join my free Telegram tribe, the Rise and Thrive tribe. I will again put that link down below. We are about to do the 7-day self-love empowerment challenge for the first time in the group together. The group has only been manifested for 3 weeks, and it is one of the greatest containers I've ever created, been divinely led to create, to support goddesses just like you, looking for a home, looking for others who truly understand what the fuck you're going and growing through. Because that is something that I very quickly learned on this twin flame journey, is that unless someone is actually on the journey, they won't understand. Because words don't teach. Someone can go and read all they want to about the twin flame connection, but unless they're experiencing it, they just won't get it. We do. We're right there with you. And we are all about looking for and finding our power in every moment, recognizing where our power is to be found, which is within us. Understanding truly that a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. So come join us. We will be doing the 7-day self-love empowerment challenge regularly, for accountability, for support, because it's created as something that you continue to do, that you create into it being habitual for yourself. A foundation upon which to, a solid foundation upon which to continue to build, create, and manifest the life that you do desire. Right now, with the chaos that is happening in the world, there is no better time than now to be coming home to you, to be recognizing that that really is the only place you do have power, is within yourself, over yourself. So come join the Goddess Tribe on Telegram, Goddess. We're expecting you. We're waiting for you. We're ready for you to come home with the rest of us. And that said, I am here to remind you, I am there to also remind you that the power to create any life you desire is in your hands, because it has always been inside you. Namaste.